This is the great secret of life.
The music, the suspense. It looks like a promo for the Da Vinci Code. What it is The Secret, and it's winning the attention of the media and the loyalty of legions of devotees. Publisher Simon and Schuster says the book version is selling 150,000 copies per week. In Washington, D.C., a group sprung up on the internet so that like-minded fans of The Secret can discuss the ideas in depth.
Really just opened up my whole inner being about where I want to.
Chris Wise started the group. He expects The Secret to enrich both his personal life and his business endeavors.
It's a concept that I think a lot of people may have heard of before, but never really understood how to use it. And I think the way that The Secret packages it and explains it really just simplifies it and makes people say, oh, wow, this does make sense.
But what is The Secret? The entrepreneurs and authors featured on the DVD say it's based on something called the law of attraction. It's as simple as this. If you focus on what you fear or dislike, say debts for instance, that is what you will get. But by focusing on what you want, you will attract those things or manifest them into your life. Some critics say the message is selfish and encourages people to focus on their own needs rather than the greater good. But Chris Wise disagrees.
It's not just me, it's not my will that is creating it. It's really, it's a co-creation process or a co-manifestation. It's realizing that it's not going to happen on my timetable, that I'm connected to a larger source. And then the further step from that is that I'm connected to everybody else and everything else through this larger source. So it can be a very spiritual thing.
While some say it is spiritual, there's no mention of any kind of God in The Secret. Cultural critics such as Paul Smith say it has more to do with Americans wanting to have some control in their lives and aiming for the material success that's part of the American dream.
If you actually do manage to manifest that kind of like that new Coach bag, then you've actually done some magic. But you haven't done it by praying, you haven't done it by believing in a God, you've just done it because you live in the world and you're learning how to control how to live in the world. And that's really what the message is. You can be a normal person living in the world in the way that all the rest of us live, all the Americans live, and yet you can still get all these things which are out there that are promised to us.
In a country where abundance is the norm, perhaps it's no surprise that some Americans are looking for shortcuts like The Secret to get their piece of the pie. Julie Donnelly, VOA News, Washington.